Here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover number one, how to communicate your value. Number two, what the value frames are that you look at and your prospect looks at, and then also what your offer is. So like I covered last week, what is your income? So your income, this is kind of my formula for it. Hope you guys. All right, so today the title is Offer Framing 101. So past couple of weeks we've been covering framing, what that is. So if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that. Then we covered last week kind of the heaven and hell island. One of the biggest things that I want to get across to you guys is offer framing. So this is going to set the framework for what we do next Tuesday, which I'm going to cover the 7 steps from cold to sold, which we'll cover that. But today we're going to cover offer framing, which is kind of lays the groundwork for landing deals. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover number one, how to communicate your value. Number two, what the value frames are that you look at and your prospect looks at, and then also what your offer is. So like I covered last week, what is your income? So your income, this is kind of my formula for it. Hope you guys can see this, right? Your income, and that will equal, is that coming in backwards for everyone? Let me see, because if not, I won't use the whiteboard. Does that come in like, okay, perfect. So your income is going to equal your contribution.
Is that backwards on this?
No, it's not.
No, it's not on there.
Well, look at that.
So your contribution, right, times your communication ability times your commitment to exchange. So that right there is a formula, right? So it's your income equals your contribution times, that's what you can deliver. So all you guys have learned inside of how to contribute to a local business owner, right? That's your value. But your income is going to be equal to how well you can communicate that value, also times your commitment to exchange, which means your ability to go out, prospect, and your commitment to take action and actually make that exchange happen, which is going to create that income for you. So you guys have this, right? Which is your contribution. That's what's covered in the training. You should have a commitment to exchange, right? You guys have invested. If you guys want to make money, that's about taking action. What we're going to cover here today, and what we've been covering right here, is your communication ability. That's how you communicate your value, right? Because if you have your contribution, you got your commitment to exchange, but you're not a good presenter, you don't frame your value, right? They're not going to buy, they're not going to give you money, right? So it comes down to all three of those.